live across the street in Unionville. My wife, born and raised in Orange. And I've been very actively involved in politics here in Orange County. And then all of a sudden, it grows. I find myself, I got a phone call from a gentleman after Senator Reeves decided that he had some important things to address, and I'm really glad that we have him in the Senate right now carrying water for us, because without that, that's our guy. Anyway, be that as it may, I'm here to represent Bert Mizusawa, and this is concerning getting rid of Mark Warner. How many here want to see Mark Warner back in the Senate? Back in the Senate. You need a candidate that can win. Now that's complicated because it's a money thing, and as we found out also with Winston Sears, it's a grassroots thing. You know who this guy is? He knows who this guy is. In fact, General Mizusawa was part of the 2016 transition team that helped Donald Trump get a handle on CIA and the intelligence community. And I tell you that, and the reason is, if we're going to get rid of Mark Warner, we're going to need a money machine to do it, because everybody knows that Mark Warner is going to bring the full power of the Democrat Party behind him. But on the back end of what the Democrats have done in Virginia, not only did we start with Warner fatigue, now we've got Democrat fatigue. And I raise that point because with General Mizusawa, this is a man that is a big tent candidate. And what does that mean? From my eyes, you need someone that might not vote for President Trump, but will look at the qualifications of someone and go, as HR departments will call it, a unicorn. Everybody says, man, we want to hire this guy. We want this guy. This candidate, General Mizusawa, is a unicorn. His qualifications, top of his class at West Point, 2-star general. Rushed in to the DMZ zone in 1984 under fire to bring in a Russian defector. Got a Silver Star. Harvard lawyer. Very, I guess, top of his class at Harvard. Pretty daggone close to the top. But Donald Trump likes his generals. Donald Trump likes his lawyers. Donald Trump knows General Bert Mizusawa. That's not all you need. You need someone that can go Big Ten and get that Northern Virginia vote. And that's what we can do with this gentleman with his resume. So what I would ask you all to do, we're, as I understand on the campaign report, pretty much in the pocket with the 10,000. That's not official, so I can't make a representation of that. But what I can tell you is there is a lot of enthusiasm and excitement about General Mizusawa, and when that happens, that means the big money comes in, because the Senate race is the big boys. That's the big league. And if you're gonna run in a big league, you're gonna need someone that's highly qualified. And normally I wear a suit when I'm speaking for the general. Got to dress up and as you understand. But I was surveying late today, and I was determined to come here anyway. I work for James Luther here in town, part-time. The rest of my part-time job is helping good Republicans get elected. So I would ask you, if you haven't signed the petition, we're going to send the last batch in. The higher the numbers are, the better it looks when we go to primary. We have a lot of people in the run for primary. The question is, can they all get 10,000 votes or signatures in such a small time window? It's a big lift. But we're in a good spot. People are excited. You know, down in Kentucky, they just brought in Elon, I think, threw $10 million into the race to get rid of a senator. It's been a little bit milquetoast on our MAGA agenda. If Donald Trump likes him and the Republican Party likes him, and we can give the Democrats a black eye, we can do it with General Mizusawa, and we can send Mark Warner packing to the closest wine bar.